All right, let's talk about something that could genuinely save you a ton of money and give you some serious peace of mind. We're talking about your mortgage review. Now, this explainer is brought to you by the folks at Finance Hub and Networks, and really, their whole goal is to help you make the smartest money moves you can. So, let me ask you something. Think back to when you got your mortgage. You signed that mountain of paperwork, right? Did you just think, whew, glad that's over. I can just forget about this thing for the next, 30 years? I mean, a lot of people do, but is that really the best way to handle it? And that right there brings us to a really, really important idea. We gotta shift how we think about our mortgage. It's not this static, one and done thing. It's actually more like a living, breathing financial product. Okay, so check this out. Your house, that's a physical thing you buy once, solid. But your mortgage, that's a financial product. It's way more like your phone plan or your electricity bill. I mean, think about it. You wouldn't keep paying for a crazy expensive phone plan from 5 years ago when there are better deals out there, would you? Of course not. And that exact same logic applies to your mortgage. So why is it so dynamic? What's changing all the time? Well, for starters, the market is constantly in motion. Interest rates go up, they go down, and lenders, they're always rolling out new, more competitive deals to try and get your business. But here's the thing, it's not just about what the market is doing, it's also about you. Your life changes, right? Your income might go up, your family could grow, your financial goals shift, all of that stuff evolves. And your mortgage, it really should be evolving right along with you. And this really gets to the heart of it all. The loan that was absolutely perfect for you on the day you signed all that paperwork, well, it might not be the best fit just a year or two down the road. That's why a regular check-in isn't just some nice-to-have idea. It is essential financial maintenance. Okay, so how often are we talking here? Well, the general recommendation is to get a full review done at least every 6 to 12 months. That's kind of the sweet spot, really. It's frequent enough to make sure you're not missing out on some major savings or better loan features. Now, I can already hear some of you thinking, oh man, not this again. More paperwork, another stressful application process? No, thank you. I get it, but hold on, because we need to bust that myth right now. I mean, we all remember our first mortgage application, right? Don't we? The endless stacks of documents, the phone calls, the waiting, the anxiety. It's a huge process for good reason, but yeah, it definitely leaves a mark. But, and this is the most important part, a review is not the same thing as that initial application. Not even close. It is typically so much simpler and takes way less time. You know what? Think of it like a financial checkup for your loan. That's all it is. We're just taking a quick snapshot of your current deal, holding it up against what the market is offering today, and seeing if there's a better option out there. We are not starting over from square one. So you might be wondering, what actually happens during one of these reviews? Well, this is where your broker really shines. They basically become your ongoing financial advocate. Someone who's actively in your corner. It really all boils down to a simple 3-step process. First, they do a rate check to see how your loan stacks up. Second, they'll actually negotiate with your current lender for you. And third, if your lender won't budge, they'll look at other options. All right, step 1, the deep dive. Your broker takes your current interest rate and compares it head-to-head against all the latest offers from a whole range of different lenders. This gives you a super clear picture of exactly where you stand in today's market. Okay, now, let's say that check shows you could be getting a better rate somewhere else. The first move isn't to just pack up and leave. Nope, your broker goes straight to your current lender and negotiates for you. They're the ones who make the call and say, listen, my client can get a better deal over here. What can you do to keep their business? You don't have to do any of that. They handle that conversation for you. And it's only if your lender just won't play ball. And, crucially, if the savings from switching are big enough to make the effort worth it, then and only then will your broker lay out a refinancing option for you. They do all that math, that cost-benefit analysis, so you don't have to. So after all that homework and all that negotiating, they just present the options to you, plain and simple. And here's the key. You are always in the driver's seat. You make the final call. No pressure. Ever. Which brings me to what is maybe the best part of this whole thing. A mortgage review, it's basically a risk-free, total win-win situation for you. Now, seriously, think about it for a second. What's the absolute worst-case scenario? What's the worst news your broker could possibly give you after they've done a full review of your mortgage? Right here, this is it. The worst thing they can tell you is actually the best news you could hope for. It's them saying, hey, you're already in a fantastic position.
So let's break it down. There are only two possible outcomes here. One, you find a way to save money. Or two, you get confirmation that you're already on a great deal. Either way, you get valuable information and, honestly, incredible peace of mind. And it costs you nothing.
Look, your life is always changing, and the market is always changing. So the only real question is, shouldn't your single biggest financial commitment be changing right along with you? Maybe it's time to check.